The idea that our reality is fundamentally holographic and that we have the power to project and manifest our reality is a concept that has gained popularity in various philosophical and metaphysical circles. This perspective suggests that the nature of our existence goes beyond the conventional understanding of matter and energy. Instead, it validates scientific model that was kept a secret from CIA, that the universe is a vast hologram made by energy systems, and all the material world is just a projection on this system of energies, and our consciousness plays a crucial role in shaping our perception of reality. This declassified document provided by CIA is called the Gateway Experience. The Gateway Experience is designed to enhance the connection between the left and right hemispheres of the brain. This enhanced brainwave coherence is believed to expand consciousness beyond the confines of the physical world, allowing individuals to access higher levels of intuitive knowledge. What sets the Gateway Experience apart from traditional meditation techniques is its use of hemisync, a method that aims to achieve simultaneous equal amplitude and frequency in both brain hemispheres. Melissa Jager, a trainer from the Monroe Institute, likens the natural state of the human mind to an ordinary lamp emitting chaotic and diffuse energy. In contrast, when hemisync is applied, the mind functions more like a laser beam, projecting a highly coherent and concentrated stream of consciousness. This analogy illustrates the potential for focused and directed thought processes. What the document shows is that, to comprehend the concept of consciousness and its interaction with energy, we must first consider the fundamental character of the material world in which we have our physical existence in order to accurately perceive the raw stuff with which our consciousness must work. The first point which needs to be made is that the two terms, matter and energy, tend to be misleading if taken to indicate two distinctly different states of existence in the physical world that we know it. Indeed, if the term matter is taken to mean solid substance as opposed to energy, which is understood to mean a force of some sort, then the use of the former is entirely misleading. Science now knows that both the electrons which spin in the energy field located around the nucleus of the atom and the nucleus itself are made up of nothing more than oscillating energy grids. Solid matter, in the strict construction of the term, simply does not exist. Rather, atomic structure is composed of oscillating energy grids surrounded by other oscillating energy grids which orbit at extraordinarily high speeds. In his book, Stalking the Wild Pendulum, Itzhak Bentov provides the following data. The nucleus of an atom, which constitutes the atom's energy grid, vibrates at an astonishing frequency of 10 to the power of 22 Hz, representing a staggering 10 followed by 22 zeros. At a temperature of 70 degrees Fahrenheit, an individual atom oscillates at the rate of 10 to the power of 15 Hz. Moving up the scale, a complete molecule, formed by the bonding of several atoms within a unified energy field, vibrates within the range of 10 to the power of 9 Hz. Notably, a living human cell vibrates at approximately 103 Hz. The crucial takeaway from this data is that the entirety of the human being, including the brain and consciousness, can be likened to the universe itself, an intricately woven web of energy fields. What are traditionally referred to as the various states of matter are essentially divergences in the energetic state, with human consciousness emerging from the interplay of energy in two contrasting states, motion and rest. In the cosmic tapestry, energy takes on a remarkable role. It generates, stores, and recalls significance by projecting and expanding itself at specific frequencies in a three-dimensional fashion, thereby giving life to a dynamic pattern known as a hologram. To grasp this concept more clearly, consider an illustration provided by Bentov. Bentov asks the reader to visualize a bowl full of water into which 3 pebbles are dropped. As the ripples created by the simultaneous entry of the 3 pebbles radiate outward towards the rim of the bowl, Bento further asks the reader to visualize that the surface of the water is suddenly flash-frozen so that the ripple pattern is preserved instantly. The ice is removed, leaving the 3 pebbles still laying at the bottom of the bowl. Then the ice is exposed to a powerful, coherent source of light, such as a laser. The result will be a three-dimensional model or representation of the position of the three pebbles suspended in mid-air. Holograms, in their astonishing capacity, have the ability to encapsulate an astonishing level of detail. As an exemplar, it is conceivable to capture a holographic projection of a vessel containing swamp water and then subject it to magnification. This process unveils minuscule organisms that remain concealed to the naked eye when observing the water directly. In essence, holograms epitomize the intricate dance of energy and frequencies within the cosmic fabric. They offer a profound insight into the encoding and retrieval of information akin to the timeless ripple pattern encapsulated within the icy, three-dimensional surface. This perspective opens our eyes to the rich tapestry of existence, where patterns of meaning and significance are woven into the very fabric of the universe. From what we have shown, we can now smoothly connect all dots together and introduce what is called the consciousness matrix. Here we have a clear understanding on how holograms are created as a result of changes of energy and frequency, interacting energy fields, some at rest and some in motion. It is, in and of itself, one gigantic hologram of unbelievable complexity. As energy passes through various aspects of the universal hologram and is perceived by the electrostatic fields which comprise the human mind, the holographic images being conveyed are projected upon those electrostatic fields of the mind and are perceived or understood to the extent that the electrostatic field is operating at a frequency and amplitude that can harmonize with and therefore read the energy carrier wave pattern passing through it. Changes in the frequency and amplitude of the electrostatic field which comprises the human mind determines the configuration and hence the character of the holographic energy matrix which the mind projects to intercept, meaning directly from the holographic transmissions of the universe. Then, to make sense of what the holographic image is saying to it, the mind proceeds to compare the image just received with itself. Specifically, it does this by comparing the image received with that part of its own hologram, which constitutes memory, or simply put, compares it with the memories of what has been perceived before. Now we can understand that the reality is one big giant pool of energy fields. When we have changes on the energy field and their frequency, new holograms are created to match the energy field and frequency. Our thoughts cue our brain to produce electric impulses and produce chemicals that run through our brain and body. These chemicals and electrical charges are responsible for the electrical frequency of the cells, muscles, heart, and brain, and together emit one unifying field around the body which has a specific frequency. Just to mention before we go on, we already have explained that everything is energy field from atom to molecules, cells, and organisms. Now, in order for us to manifest a desired goal, we have to think of an outcome that we want, as we have already done it. Our thoughts will trigger our brain to produce chemicals and electrical charges to make us feel like we already have that goal achieved. These feelings will create the energy field with the frequency of the achieved goal. Then that frequency, which is a piece of information, is transmitted instantaneously throughout the universe and informs the holographic reality to change as we desire. It is important that as we think and meditate, we also take actions in life. We live in this holographic reality where our actions, not just our thoughts, to transmit information and influence this reality as well. Now, depending on the measure of your goal, you must expect a different amount of time for a different reachable goal. If it is easy to reach that goal, it takes less time, less meditation, and manifestation time, and less actions, and the opposite is for a more complex goal, something that it may take more time to reach. What I want you to understand is that your goal is an energetic state form, not a physical one, but an energetic one. As we have shown earlier, everything is an energy field, and reality is a holographic form of the energy fields that intertwine each other. So, our goal, what we are, and everything that surrounds us is an energy field. Now our goal is to reach that energy field of the desired goal. And that is why influencing through thoughts and feelings that we do in meditation inform the holographic reality we want to make a new holographic reality projection. But also, I want to bring another aspect into perspective. Not just thoughts can make new projections into our reality, but our actions as well. Our actions inform the other energy fields to change in order of our actions. Our actions inform the holographic projections of other consciousness beings and of other non-consciousness beings. These other energy fields that we influence are individuals, environments, or natural phenomena, and everything that surround us. And as holographic beings, we inform other holographic projections, and we can change them by the use of actions. It is important that to reach our goals, we don't just cross our legs and meditate, but also work and take actions, because both of them align with each other. Mediation can align the universe and ourselves into circumstances to reach and grab our goal, but at the end, it is our actions of doing that will make us in possession of that goal. The universe can bring you a basket of fruits, but you will still need to grab one and start eating in order to feel the pleasure of eating or feel the feeling of being fulfilled. And that is all. Hope this model will give light into how the law of attraction works.